So, hey, welcome to the Co-Create Innovation Hub. Today, we're talking about the partnership that we've got with RSD, all things students and what we're going to see and how we're partnering, and maybe some things you haven't seen behind the scenes yet that are be coming out. But we have Josh Edgen, who is housed now inside the Co-Create Innovation Hub. So why don't you introduce yourself, Josh?
Yeah, my name's Josh Edgen, and currently I work for the Russellville School District. I'm over career and technical education and innovation. I've done it for a year and a half now, and really the idea is just to look at our various CTE pathways and our alignment K-12 and how we're doing this in a meaningful way, that we're getting kids exposed to the different career fields out there. There's three big words that we look at right now. It's enlistment, employment, or education. And when kids are done with high school, those are their three options, and how we are preparing them for all three of those options. And so that's kind of what we're looking at right now, but in a K-12 process. We have these wonderful minds in the River Valley that have great ideas. Well, now we need to connect them and let those ideas start growing and watch this community grow through our young kids.
Yeah. I think, for us, it's that space of being a bridge for the hub. So, now we're making connections, whether it's human connections and just a relationship. So you know as well as I do, it's like we've talked about, if a kid hasn't seen it and one of our children hasn't seen it, then they just assume that doesn't exist here. It will somewhere else. But the more exposure and the more we can bridge that gap, the better. We don't want them thinking they have to go somewhere else whenever they're done with their education. We want them here. We want those ideas here.
Yeah, and this is another great partnership that we have, is a partnership with Co-Create, and giving us another space where students can be here with industry, here with businesses. How can we use this platform to blast what we're doing even more? That's right. And bridging those gaps and giving us another space, because a lot of times maybe we can't get into certain businesses, but we can bring those businesses here. We can bring those students here. They can bring things from their business or their industry here, and students can do various things here as a platform as well. And one thing about this is open 365 days a year. So even in the summer, what can we do during the summer to get kids exposure in a meaningful way, and just really work on those gaps of what the kids don't understand that's in the River Valley.
Yeah. And the things we've talked about, I know that partnering for mentorships and connecting them to realities of businesses, of various kinds, or fun thoughts that we're, trying to work through, like pitch contests. How do they start to begin to take an idea from, inception all the way through? Here's a valid company potentially. And again, the dreaming and the creativity behind that we're sparking and feeding, all housed together. That gets me excited, because that looks like a win for us on our side. Now we're doing what we want to see happen. That "why not here" statement becomes true.
Yeah, and that's just great. I think everyone's watched a little bit of Shark Tank in their life, and we have those types of students here in Russellville. But what platform have we given them to really expose what they're going to be, their ideas, and not only exposing their ideas, but put them in front of the right people that can help model things and help them grow into that idea and take that to the next level. So that's another part here is just the creativity, the innovation that we're allowed to do here, and those opportunities where kids can really start shining on their own as well. And that's another opportunity for the local people to see what kind of kids we have here, right, how we can highlight everything that we're doing here, and basically the culminating factor of this is the product of a Russellville kid, and this is what they're going to be doing, and just highlighting that in a way that hasn't been done prior to this.
Yeah, well, I'm excited, not just for today, but also for what this means a year down the road, 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road. It can have an impact, probably more so than we've even thought about.
Yeah, it's just a great opportunity, as I said before, and just, what's the measure, and how we're going to measure success. Well, success is the number of students who had a positive impact through what we're doing. I think that's how we're going to measure it, and it's just going to grow each month, and then until all of a sudden, all the students can't wait to different opportunities, because they're going to say in fifth grade, this is what we get to do, and they're looking forward to it, and they know about it. Their brothers and sisters did it, and their parents are talking about it, and they're just expecting this, and just keep growing off the momentum that we have right now.
Excellent. Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.